Welcome to yet another exciting episode on my XK8. Before we get into the video, during this video I will tell you to disconnect the battery. I unfortunately forgot to tell you, do make sure you can unlock your boot with the key, because once you disconnect the battery and you shut the boot, if you shut the boot, you will not be able to get in there electrically. You need to be able to get in there mechanically. And besides, it's a good idea to make sure that that actually works. Otherwise, you are going to be up poo-poo creek without a paddle. Right, now let's get into the video and have some fun removing the panel. Well, here we go again. I'm actually going to get to do something on one of my cars, something that's been bugging me for some time. And all of you that are complaining about the noise of my swamp cooler, I'm sorry, tough shit. It's 111 degrees in here at the moment, so my swamp cooler is staying on. My problem, we will see, is this. My door panel has decided it doesn't want to be where it was. So what I've got to do, I mean, I can probably tell you what the problem is. You know, the poppers have given up holding the door panel on. But in order to fix it, I need to take the door panel off. Now, it has been a long time since I've taken one of these off. So it'll be interesting to say the least. You know, there's silly little stuff which, you know, pull that out. Why? Because I believe, yeah, there's a screw there. You probably can't see it, can you? Let me get a light here. I have seen the light like fuck. Yeah, you see there's a screw there and it's full of crap. I don't think there's one down there, but let me have a quick dig. No, I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe that switch has to pull out. There you go, and look, there we go, it's coming out. Oh, and I hear rattly things. Oh, there's broken shit in here. Oh boy. There goes my light. Oh dear, so I'm going to have to do quite a few repairs here, because this plastic, Captain Fan plastic, is fucking broke. And also there's a screw there that has to come out. Okay, and also I believe this, hopefully this will come off. I believe this just pulls off. Yeah, there it is. And that comes off, just so you can get the panel out. Oh, and also obviously if you ever wanted to get to the mirror shit. So next there is, in there you see there's that little clip, that'll come off. There'll be a screw behind that. I would imagine, I don't know, I think, if I recall correctly, that in here, once you get this off, there is another screw. Better remember how to get that off without breaking it. But I will do it and I will show you. So do not worry, you will not be left in the dark. Gosh, tell you what, this door panel is, well, it's used and abused, I can tell you that, yeah. And look at the vinyl, the way it's hanging down there. I'm sorry, you probably can't see that. Let me get the light in there. You see how the vinyl is moved? I'm going to pull that up and see if I can re-glue it, repair this, see what I can do. I'll probably find the rest of the pieces of plastic in the bottom of the door. Ho ho ho, this is gonna be fun, kiddies. Okay, I'm gonna shut you off now for a second while I get my tools and the tripod and try and give you a decent show. Alright, as promised, I'll show you how this baby comes out. Up here, and you need to look up through this little hole, you will see a piece of clear plastic. You then need to pull the tab
and then pull that down. This is the tab I'm talking about. You need to push that out of the way, and that will allow you to pull this down. Give me 1 second here. Just want to check on something. Well, that gives me access to a bolt, but I don't know why. I don't think it's going to prevent me from taking the door panel off. And those of you that are smart would have noticed the light has gone out. That's because I've disconnected the battery. With the door open like this all the time, the lights stay on, you flatten your battery, you cause heat spots, you lose your virginity, and you end up in a right mess. Next, you'll find yourself in prison with some nice guy. All because you didn't disconnect your battery. So we will see what else I need to do. Let me see next. Oh yes, up here, right. How can I show this to you guys? Would be my question. Okay, hang on a second. So, I'm going to have to try and balance the camera a bit here. This pin cap you need to take out, and it's not easy. In fact, I'm going to get a spike on that. Don't go away. Right. Oops. Sorry, I'm having to balance you on 2 legs. Lettuce. See if I can get this out now. Ooh. Don't come easy. Gotcha, you bitch. All right. So as you can see, in there is a Phillips. And also, down here is a Phillips. Now this one, I can just squiddly diddly and undo it. That one appears to be loose now. Let us see. Ooh, I got that with a nice long one. Okay, so that's loose. There doesn't appear to be anything here that, apart from this broken piece of plastic, looks like that may have actually had a screw in it at some point. Maybe, I don't, yeah, we'll see. I'll find out. Now this, now I do need to discombobulate. And how do we do that? Oh, okay, well, hopefully you can see that. Plastic clip, press in and pull. Okay. Aha, there is a screw in there. Don't twist that light, but screw there. Okay, let's get a driver on it. Now my car is, I believe it's always been an Arizona car, which means plastic don't survive, which is why this is all busted up, and gives me some amusing ways to try and repair it. There's a couple of different methods I may use, and I will show you them, and then you can decide which works for you should your plastic be broken. Come on, screw. Come on, you can do it. Come on, thank you, thank you. All right, there we go. Now, one more screw. That's what I like, one more screw. Well, actually, I like a lot more screws, but let's see what happens when we undo this one. As I said, it's been a long time since I took one of these apart, but most door panels are pretty much the same. Now, how will this come apart? Okay, looks like we just pull it off. So I'm having to manhandle you. Ooh, I know you like it. Let's have a look in here again now. Let's see what we got. Okay. So there's a piece of plastic there. Looks like I'm going to be leaving the whole handle and this switch behind. And I would guess my next movement is to get a yank on the panel. Get one of those American fellas. Big ass yank. Alright, let's see. Let me set you up. Don't go away. Alright. As you can see, I'm sweating everywhere. Now, I would imagine I just got to give this some good old Yankees. Well, that certainly did something. Alright, panel undone. Now, as you can see, there is a wire connector here. It's got one of those horrible electrical things, those wire thingies that I really fucking hate. Let's see if I can get this off. You should, you know, in theory, you just just push that wire down and that releases it, and then you, oh, and it comes off in your hand just like that. So my issue is I've got no pin here or here, which is why it was all sticking out. So I've got to find out. Oh, well, there. Shit, I've lost a load of them. Wow. And another one. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 missing. I wonder where the hell they went. Oh, look, there's a screw there. So I'm assuming once I undo that screw, this cover piece comes off. Although I must admit, I see no reason for me to need to take it off. But I will need to remove this. Bear with. Remove this armrest so that I can repair this. And that will be done by, sorry guys, undoing this screw here, this one here. Hopefully then I can pull it off. I'll find out. We'll do that on the bench. Let me just move this out of the way. Alright. Do I need to get in here for any reason other than, yes, retrieving the plastic? Oh look, yeah, I see lots of broken ones. That's going to be, shit, where am I going to get these? See, look, busted off.
If you can see that, there you go.
Busted off. Busted off. Well, that sucks. I just want to see if there's anything in here. Pieces of plastic. Give me a second. Yes, I see a piece of plastic in there that I need to retrieve. Shit. Someone has been here before. There's no way this is factory. Oh my god. Plastic all over the fucking place. Alright, so it looks as if what I really need to do is take this bracket off and get this sheet out of the way. I sheet you not. Let's see. Oh god, you see more plastic. Huh. Oh, and guess what? I got the window in the down position, so it's kind of in the way. Which means I need to reconnect the battery. We'll see. First things first, I'm going to get this out of my way. Do I need to? Can I work around it? Yeah, I can work around it, but why? Why make life difficult? Alright, let me get a 10mm on that. It's 8mm. You think I'd know better, but I don't. Now, just going to tuck this up out of the way so that I can now start digging and trying to retrieve all the pieces of plastic that are in there. Will I get them all? Who knows? I can see a couple. Need some long snippy ones. Straight ones. Things are always better when they're straight. Well, that's a waste of time. These, I got a funny feeling I'm going to have to rebuild this plastic thing, because these pieces are just literally little pieces of crap. Let me show you. Look at it. It's just crumbled. There's no any point in putting that back in. All right. Let's have a look. See, there's another piece there. I'm feeling it's going to be the same result. As I touch this, it just falls apart. It's just total crap. Why am I bothering to get it out? Well, because it might make a noise, but looking at it, I don't think it knows how to make a noise anymore. Or any less. Alright, yeah, I'm going to just have to rebuild the thing that is missing. Right, the only other thing I want to do, if I can, I don't know if I can do it with this. Nope, I need the side cutter. Okay, now I don't know if my local parts store will have wrong ones of these, but I guess that's something I'm going to have to go and find out. Ah, what's that from? Any ideas, John? I mean, mine was working. No, it is working. That's connected. So what could that be for? Oh, I guess if there was a speaker there, which there isn't, of course, but there is a speaker cover. I guess somebody stole my speaker. Because, yeah, look, that's, yeah. Call me Harden, split and didn't. Some little fucker stole my speaker. Well, would you Adam and Eve it? Rhyming slang, Adam and Eve, believe. So that's what it was. I bet it was up there to a speaker that has been stolen. or never installed in the first place, which is probably more than likely. Alright, let me shut this baby down. Get over to the bench, see how I can dismantle and show you what I got to repair. Alright, door panel on the bench. Remove that screw, that screw, that screw, and that screw. Then hopefully the armrest will come off. But I do have one sneaking suspicion, and now you keep looking at what I'm doing. I've already spotted what I think will be a problem. So let's see if you can spot it. I love this. It was made by Lear. There's all lots of signatures on there. This is okay, that is okay. Past quality control audit. All done around August 21st. Backing was the 8th. Then vacuum covering, vac covering, and then water jet on the 21st. Lots of signatures, assembly C, etc., etc. Okay. Now, the thing I do have an issue with is this. This is plastic and it seems to have been melted together, which is going to prevent me from getting it off, I believe. So let me have a look. Oh dear. This really isn't good. Because what I'm looking at is all of these have to come off in order to get this panel off so that I can get and repair this. Gosh, surely not. Here, guys. And that's broken now. Ah, motherfucker. So you can't see this. There's a peg here that I need to get out now. That, because that was glued into there, so that's a repair I will have to do, but that doesn't solve my main problem, and that is having to undo all of these get it off, get this out to repair it. And the only thing I think I could do is to try and pry it off and see if it breaks them. Maybe I can heat them up with a heat gun and they'll just soften up and I can pull them off. And then to put it back, I'm just going to have to use some impact adhesive. I think that's what we're going to have to do. The trouble is with a heat gun on this, I don't know how good or bad it's going to be. But that certainly appears to be what is going to happen. Jesus Christ. Yeah. What a motherfucker that's going to be. Just get that off. Go on, let me get that off. Sorry guys, you're going to put it up in my head. No, it's still part of the back. Fuck. Fuck a doo-doo-doo. really was hoping not to have to do that. Oh, there appears to be a screw missing there. No, I've got a screw missing too. Yeah, someone's definitely been here before. Shit. Shit or bust. Don't let your ghoulies dangle in the dust. I'm procrastinating. I shouldn't. Does that make your eyes water? Yeah, I mean there's even a washer in there. I don't think why anyone would put a washer in there. I did. Because it's a... The fuck? All falling apart. Fast forward through this while I curse and swear. I can't see why I can do that. I've undone the screws. Someone wrong? Did I miss a screw? Oh, I missed a screw in my life. No, because it is part of this. You guys, you really fucked this up when you built these cars. Just so nobody could ever repair it, huh? What a fucked up design. Yes, Mr. Ford, you did it. Alright, no choice. I'm going to have to try and heat these up. Bollocks. Okay. Working my way around, and I'll just show you this last one. Heating them up with my heat gun, making my chisel nice and hot. There's two ways you could do this. You can do it like I'm doing it, which is heat and chisel at the same time, or you could just heat up the chisel and then try and slice through. The decision is yours. I like to do it this way because everything stays nice and soft. And as long as you're not crazy with the heat, you don't damage the other side, which is rather important. And then when you've got most of it removed, place your gun to one side. Grab your trusty little scraper and pry it up. There we go. What's that panel off? July 1998. Now with that panel off, oh yeah, maybe I can get this thing out. And it really is. Look, I've got this to deal with as well. It's fighting me all the bloody way, I tell you. And I've done this one off the bottom here. So why can't I get it off? Why can't I get this armrest out of here? What is stopping it? Looks like this. I don't see anything else. Oh, what's that? Oh, that screws out of there. There is something stopping me. Oh, is it glued? Motherfuckers. It is. Ugh. Oh, no wonder. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, finally. This didn't need to come off, but I'm glad it's off. Now look at the mess that I've got to deal with. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and this sticky piece of shit was holding it on. Ugh. Now, where's my broken piece? There it is. And that's how it goes, right there. Right there. But, as you can see, there's lots missing. What the hell happened here? God. So if that's attached to that, and that is attached to that, so I could super glue that, then super glue that. Wow. Alright, boys and girls, this is where this piece goes. A piece on you. Like that. What a very flimsy, pathetic design that is. Alright, I'm going to clean these up now with some brake cleaner. I'm going to put some super glue to hold it initially. Then I'm going to smear in some, probably some JB Weld or something like that to bond in here. So let me, you may wonder why I'm doing this, because this will get rid of all my greasy fingerprints and shit, and this stuff evaporates away. So now I'll let that evaporate, then I'll have to super glue that in position, and then get onto the filling of with some JB Weld. Alright. Date in here, 9/6/98. Yep. That's true. Alright, let me get on with that whilst you have a nap. Right. I was finding it difficult to hold this in position and glue it and wait for the super glue to dry, so I used method number 2. Grab yourself your trusty soldering iron, hold the plastic together, and then melt the fucker. Just by using the tip. So I've melted it on this side, I've melted it on the other side, did the same here on this area, and it seems pretty fucking solid to me now. So that's good. I've just sprayed these with brake cleaner. I'm waiting for them to dry. Then once they've dried, I will then stick it back in the hole in here. And I've got to do a bit of a clean up there with that. And that'll get that out of the way, and then I'll stick this piece in. And then we can put it all back together. So there you are. You know how it comes apart now. You know how it's going to go back together. You know, reverse of pulling it apart. The only thing I may have a slight issue with will be this, because there won't be enough plastic for me to melt. So what I might do is just push this back on there and then put some glue on the other side and let it fill down through the hole. Super glue, don't know what, you know, whatever. A glue, probably contact adhesive, come to think of it. And the only reason I want to do it that way is because, yes, I could coat this in glue and slap it on, but then if some poor bugger needs to take this off again in the future, he won't be able to. So that's me giving it my thoughts. And of course, I'll give this panel a bloody good clean. But now it's off to the car parts store to see if they have my, there's that bloody phone again, to see if they have the pins I need to hold the door panel on. Thanks for watching. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, play with your doll, and get out in that garage and do some shit.